I would now like to give the floor to Ms. Walker. You now have 5 minutes, Ms. Walker.
Thank you so much. As you have just heard, the situation for women and girls in Canada is dire. Women and girls have been erased by government policies. Terms like gender-based violence, intimate partner violence, and domestic violence fail to differentiate between victim and offender. According to the UN, male violence against women and girls is the most pervasive human rights abuse in the world. Yet the language used by many governments, including Canada, fail to name it as male violence against women and girls. Tiffany Gates was found dead in her boyfriend's apartment on September 7th, 2023. She was a victim of femicide-suicide. The names and nature of their relationship only became public after friends and family posted to social media. Police have not released information, citing privacy rules. Tiffany's mother, Linda Davidson, has continued to tell police that without releasing information, it is unclear to the public who killed who. On July 16th, as you have just heard, 17-year-old Brianna Broadfoot was stabbed multiple times by a man she was trying to end a relationship with. She died 2 days later. The man who killed her had been charged on March 15th, 2024, with offenses consistent with torture, including assault with choking and suffocation or strangulation activity. She was hospitalized after the assault. He was released with an undertaking not to contact her, a promise to appear, and an order to stay at least 50 meters away from her workplace, home, and school. He was prohibited from possession of firearms, crossbow, or any restricted ammunitions, devices, or weapons. He breached his conditions and was due back in court on July 31st. He was killed by police on the 16th. On June 22nd, 24, 62-year-old Cheryl Sheldon was killed by a man she was trying to leave. He has since been charged with second-degree murder. Cheryl reached out for help to at least 3 London agencies. The first 2 referred her on. The third offered her a bed for the night. Cheryl never arrived. She was killed in the hours after she contacted agencies for help. 2019, 136 women killed. 2020, 160 women killed. 2021, 173 women and girls killed. 2022, 184 women and girls killed. 2023, 187 women and girls were victims of femicide. The total number of femicides in Canada between 2019 and 2023 is 840. 840 dead women. The year after year increases significance, yet here we are, and the government hasn't called it a crisis or epidemic. The government, in fact, hasn't addressed it at all. Current government strategies to end femicide, whatever they are not working. If they were, we would see a decrease in femicide rates. I'm hard-pressed to know what those strategies are, or even if there are strategies. Male violence against women and femicide are preventable, and immediate action has to be taken to end this crisis now. I offer the following recommendations. Legislate and define the term femicide in the current criminal code. The term generally refers to the killing of females by males because they are female. Canada signed a global treaty in 2018 committing to investigate and eliminate femicide. Canada has not followed through. Why not? On September 15th, 2022, the London Police Service Board, of which I am Vice Chair, invited the Prime Minister, Deputy Prime Minister, former Minister of Justice, and Minister of Women and Gender Equality to attend a meeting to discuss the urgent need for a criminal code definition of femicide. It's been 2 years. Still no meeting. Humanize the name of women and girls. They are victims of femicide, and acknowledge that every 48 hours a woman or girl is killed. Follow Ontario municipalities, including London, by declaring femicide an epidemic. Name victims and offenders publicly. Femicide is not a private issue. Restraining orders, undertakings, and peace bonds offer women and girls a false sense of security and places them at increased risk of femicide. Per the examples above, they aren't worth the paper they're written on. The judicial system continues to fail women and girls and needs to be updated.
Thank you very much, Ms. Walker.